Welcome to Anatomy. I'm Professor Sora. As you know, everyone has 1 to 3 hearts. Personally, I have 12. When someone loses a heart, they don't die. Their heart becomes their own person and gets a heart of their very own, which makes transplants a little tricky. Sometimes hearts can slumber, and when that happens, you need the power of waking. Any questions? No? Okay.
This is good music right here.
Oh my gosh, why is it so slow? What is the tempo on this?
It's whatever the ocean is. So if the ocean is like going really fast and crazy, then they sing really fast and crazy.
Okay.
See, look at that ocean. That's why they're singing so slow.
Okay. I guess we can base the tempo on nature.
Like everyone has black sails.
I mean, the ocean has waves, sound has waves. It's basically the same thing.
You're right. All waves are the same.
Yes. Science fact for the day.
Hashtag science fact.
Yeah, I'm a science teacher.
Oh no, this makes it worse.
I know. Oh, it's hilarious though.
Can we?
Students, don't listen to this.
Yeah, it's a terrible song.
ignore-
Just don't listen.
Just
Extra
meant
credit on any of Mandy's tests if you cite this episode. 1/2 of a point extra.
I don't know if she's legally allowed to do that.
I mean, you can add whatever extra credit question you want.
They are still singing.
Yeah.
I said I went as fast as possible on this. Not that it was a fast world. They're still singing it. It's just a different person singing it now.
Oh, we're not going to spend 20 minutes talking about how our outfits changed? Okay.
No.
That seems counterintuitive.
Now, this is like their 4th time coming to this world. They're used to this one. But only this one for some reason.
I think only the 3rd, but okay.
Did they ever do Pirates of the Caribbean 2 as a...
No.
Okay.
It was all just Pirates 1.
Okay. Well, they do not break the tradition of not doing number 2.
Well, it's a kid's game.
So, the only thing you need to know about this
He'll get it in a second.
is they have established that Sora really wants to be a captain of a big ship.
Yep.
But only while he's in this world. He will never care about it again.
Yeah, he never mentions it elsewhere, does he?
Nope. And he doesn't mention it before this either.
Even when he has his own ship that he pilots frequently. And he
Yeah.
can make it as big as he wants. He doesn't. Doesn't
Well,
even bother.
that's up to you.
The controller's going crazy.
Okay.
What's with the, like, slanting exclamation mark?
It's just the way they do them. It's just a style thing.
It's italicized
I thought it was like a forward slash at first. Because they didn't see the dot.
A map! Oh, hey, we have one of those at the end of our video.
Yes, we do.
I learned things.
I learned things about stuff.
Boy, I hope you knew that before now.
Just because I've edited several of the
videos. It's a map that becomes a flag. What?
Well, somebody's like, well, this is where we're going, so we better put it at the tallest part of our ship so everyone can see, including our enemies.
Well, that's where they're going.
Except it's only designed for other people to see. You're not supposed to look at it. It's like, it's up there. I can't see
maybe
it.
the person in the crow's nest will see it. And it'll call down,
That's, again,
turn left!
That's not their job.
They also don't say left.
Turn left. Which way's left? Port. It's port. Well, this is great for color balancing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it supposed to be just pure white?
It's worse than our Tomb Raider one.
What?
Our Tomb Raiders are so bright sometimes.
Because somebody set the brightness level too high. Because he couldn't see.
It wasn't me.
To be fair, in the first one, I kept dying because I couldn't see.
Yeah.
And I turned it up like really bright after that.
It's really
and then I couldn't ever tell if it was day or night. But at least I could see all the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
So they're dead, right?
Yeah.
This is the afterlife.
Presumably, but I do know in the third movie, like, a bunch of people came to get Jack from this afterlife.
Yeah, but they showed up in a
Davy
ship.
Jones' locker place.
He also showed up on a raft.
Yeah, no, they're just dead. They fell off a waterfall and died.
That was the end of the world, Matt.
It took a lot of effort to get to the world, and Sora just chanced upon it because he's lucky.
Yes,
Why not?
That is like his power.
Yeah, we did discuss this. Even the characters know it.
It's true.
Oh, it's the Wicked Wench.
Him?
No, the ship.
Oh.
Hey, Sora. Huh? Jack Sparrow! Captain Jack Sparrow.
Call back, Jack Sparrow.
Just
Jack,
in the camera, just trying to get away from Sora. Like, you're not important right now, Sora.
Scully, huh? Help me catch the pearl before she gets away.
Where's she gonna go?
In circles.
I don't know, but not where he is.
It's gonna make it take longer, man.
Out of
That's really all that
sight?
matters.
To those mountains in the distance?
Engaging gameplay.
Ow.
Yeah, you should definitely avoid them because you just have to catch the ship.
Yeah, like, you can play like I did, just ignore pretty much everything that's coming at you. Just catch the ship,
There's
it's the
the
only
dodge
thing that
button.
matters.
Dodge spell. Good
There
dodge
it is.
spell.
I remembered it. Try all the buttons.
Yeah, what a bunch of barnacles.
The Zelda style.
It's
Oh
working.
boy, I wish this didn't work.
Okay, those are cool.
Why, it gets us
Yes,
through
they
that
are.
boring
Those are
sequence
really cool.
faster.
You're right. Oh yeah, you might want to heal at some point. Oh,
Why?
by the way, since your last play, they changed the links, so they do not fully heal you anymore because they're like, oh crap, these are too good.
That's the only reason I used that one guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a duck flare? Is that what that is?
Well, we're gonna use it.
No, nope.
Nope.
Sorry,
We're gonna use this one.
we're really far away from the screen. I
And
thought it
it's-
said duck flare.
And it's super bright, so it's harder to read.
It won't matter past this scene.
Oh, that looks cool.
It does.
It didn't seem to do anything. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember lock on? Nope.
R1.
Nope. Nope. There we go.
Though I do warn you, the game sometimes goes crazy when you lock onto stuff. Oh, you're dying. Try not to do that.
So, despite me getting through this as fast as I could, because I didn't really care for the movie and really didn't want to play through this world, this is actually not a bad world for Kingdom Hearts adventure.
What do you mean?
Well, like later on, you
I
can
made a good
just
choice.
sail to different islands if you choose and just go
Spoiler
have
alert.
fun and do stuff.
Yes, you can do that. It's cool.
And I don't feel like we're just kind of forced in and inserted into these scenes. Like,
Ooh.
people actually talked to us, and we were talking about stuff before we even saw Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, but
It's
You do-
it's not Tangled bad, Richie.
It might
Where we're
be.
just sitting there.
you do not affect the plot whatsoever in this world.
You don't affect the plot in any world.
You do. Toy Story. Remember? It's original plot. If you weren't there, they would just stay at home.
Okay, that's true.
Good Trinity Guard.
It's the worst one.
It's the most boring one.
Also,
It
I
makes you
guess it's
invincible.
true. In, like, at least the first Kingdom Hearts, you did make a difference in the world.
Yeah, you did. It was really cool. The second one, usually it did, but sometimes you didn't.
Oh, what's going on?
And
Yeah.
this one, it's usually you don't.
Yeah. You know, once you have some iteration on time with games, you generally, like, try to go toward the thing that worked rather than what didn't.
Nah, that would
Oh, you got
be
the
Square
awesome,
Enix.
and they avoid that.
you got the wind staff going on.
I need
Watch
more-
out, he's swinging on nothing.
It's like a Spider-Man.
I can't even argue, he does do that sometimes.
Depends on which iteration it is.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, they very much care about it.
I do like the one of the more recent ones. I think it was Homecoming, where he actually is like swinging through the neighborhood and he falls because he's got nothing to grab onto.
That was
He just has to
Homecoming, yes.
run through all of the backyards. That was very good. That was a really enjoyable scene.
Man. Turns out that staff hurts.
Okay, they made magic much better in this one.
Oh, yeah.
In 2, like, I never used wisdom form or magic at all.
Oh, that's actually a bad thing. Should do that.
In 2?
Yeah.
I never needed
It
it.
was awful in 1.
I never needed to do any of it. I mean, I don't ever use a genie as a summons.
I mean, using summons in the first place, that's unusual.
It's like that. I mean, like, Chicken Little was occasionally just for a change of pace because I got bored of grinding.
Chicken Little was super useful in the Pirates of the Caribbean world, oddly enough. Because, you know, the pirates who don't do anything? No, the pirates who take no damage when they're not in moonlight. That just pulled them into the moonlight. It was cool.
Cutscene.
Really? We haven't had one of those yet. We haven't had 65 of
Just
those
like a
yet.
cuttlefish bone hanging from. I've always wondered what that thing is.
No, that's Jack Sparrow. He just has a vestigial organ up there. That's his bone.
Oh, gross. A lot of bones have a lot of organs have bones.
Depends.
Name one.
No.
Does the ear, does that whole thing count as an organ?
Cartilage.
But no, it's got 3 little bones in it.
Oh, yes, it does. The Malleus, Incus,
yeah.
and Stapes. Malleus?
Malleus, Incus, and
Incus,
Stapes.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
It's
sure you
like
made
the
that up.
middle ear.
That sounded exactly like fake things you make up.
Are you a science teacher, Matt?
Yes.
Or a kind of doctor.
No, stop it. That might even be illegal.
I was a medical professional at one point, though.
I can call you doctor. You just can't call you doctor.
Okay, that's fair.
A lot of our friend group has worked in the medical field, and it's very weird.
It's true. I mean, I don't think Amanda has.
No,
No thanks.
it's not fun.
I don't want to.
I had the least gross part by working in the grossest part of the hospital. It's kind of strange.
What? What'd you do?
IT.
Uh,
Part of it, like, cleanliness isn't like a big issue over there, so they didn't bother as much.
mhm.
It wasn't like filthy, but it was, not sterilized.
No.
Had very limited access to patients. It was delightful.
If you cut out literally every line that Sora, Donald, and Goofy say in this world, nothing changes. At least when the characters are on screen.
I mean, you could cut out that whole scene at the beginning where they fall over the edge.
You can!
And they could have just appeared here in Davy Jones's
Yeah,
locker.
that would have been fine.
Actually, it would have made more sense, because then Sora's like, where'd we end up now? And you were sailing a boat before, singing A Pirate's Life. I think you know where you are.
I've seen some adventures, but I never thought I'd find you here.
Yeah. I think that goes back to they didn't want to be like, oh, they're dead. They just got here the same way the rest of the crew got here, by falling over the edge of the world.
They put a lot of effort into making their hair look awful. She's got like girl action figure hair. Like we put it in the front, but it's just 2 tentacles, like paddles in the front hair.
I mean, you could make fun of the aesthetics in this world, but I'm just so glad this video game doesn't try to be photorealistic with everything.
Yeah.
So it can look cool at times.
Like, they look way better than they did in 2.
Well, yeah.
2, they looked awful. I hated the world just because how everyone looked terrible. PS2 graphics were not kind to people.
No, they weren't, but
Who are those 2 guys?
those are the background characters, Matt.
They need somebody to sail the ship.
We've come to rescue you.
Nah, it's magic.
He looks like he's about to sneeze.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you just defined half of Johnny Depp's characters. I'm about to sneeze. Other half
That's
is
how
I
you
have just
act.
sneezed. Jack.
Cutler Beckett has the heart of Davy Jones. He controls the Flying Dutchman.
Oh.
Taking over the
Oh, by the...
That would be more threatening if the Kraken was still around, but that's dead.
It would also be more threatening if we had any idea what was happening. They didn't even just skip the second movie even in every Kingdom Hearts game. They're just like, he controls the Flying Dutchman. The what?
The who do what? Who is any of this? Why does the skull have tentacles? That's not... I don't know any of this.
And I'm not gonna lie, there's probably a fair amount of people who are playing this game who haven't seen this movie, because it wasn't good.
So did they just, like, appear in this world with filthy clothes?
Yes, yes they did.
That's weird. The magic made them, their clothes filthy. Had to, like, generate dirt.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they wouldn't blend in. They'd be like, you guys are too clean, you cannot possibly be pirates.
Yeah.
So you are, mate.
Actually, pirates are very fastidious
Never could have caught the pearl with that.
about their cleanliness.
Donald, Goofy, you're hired.
Because it's so,
Now,
dangerous to be in, like, close quarters on a ship first off, and if you're not clean, you'll definitely get something. So, doing their best to avoid that.
yes, you can come.
Also, Blackbeard was actually a really good, really nice guy. To
He
his
didn't,
crew.
he didn't tell those people he could come. So I wasn't paying attention. What'd you say?
Doing a history lesson here. No one cares.
He's talking about how they need to keep their clothes clean so they don't get sick.
Okay.
Themselves generally clean. That's why they're always cleaning the boat. The boats need cleaning all the time.
It's called the poop deck, Matt.
It is.
I thought it had something to do with the boat not, like, falling to pieces.
Also that.
The helm is yours.
Also, partially just so they have something to do, because you'll go crazy just being at sea with nowhere to go for months at a time.
That island there with the two peaks.
Usually they're
You
sailing.
can reach that.
Yeah, but that only takes like
the
so many
doldrums
people.
happen.
Put up the sails.
Doldrums.
Take them down.
Yeah,
Put them up again.
because you do that so many
Still-
times.
Still doldrums.
We're not going anywhere, Captain.
Did you... Oh, I can't see anything.
I think you want to hit like R1 or something. Go fast.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
better. No.
Just never be out of
I
this
think
view.
the cutscene told me what I was supposed to do.
It did.
and we weren't paying attention.
R2 is that covers? Yeah, full canvas. That's your gun.
Yeah, I think it's just teaching you how to sail
And
right now.
whoever's in charge of reloading the guns is good.
They're so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh-oh, ghost ships.
why do they have tumors?
Because you're supposed to shoot the tumors like real life.
Oh, I mean, you're not 100% wrong.
There you go. There's Heartless on the ships. Heartless create tumors.
Hard to port!
Watch out! Watch out! You're gonna run into it.
Well, he kind of ran
Yeah,
into
you're
it.
supposed to run into it. And like,
See,
Watch out, it's gonna run into
they
you!
have a life bar, but if you hit the tumor, they just die.
oh, I didn't realize they even had life bars. he just died. I'm like, all right.
There's the doldrums.
The wind's going that way,
Mm-hmm.
away from them, where they're going at least. I could never.
So, we do have a destination, right?
Oh, I can't tell anymore.
Yes.
Thank you for explaining the entire game, trio.
The entire premise of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Internal commentary of their own game.
We're supposed to do that.
Well, her lace kind of like floats off of her, and it doesn't look right. It's like not touching her.
Sharon in the wrath of Davy Jones.
The guy Will mentioned?
I think this person's trying way harder to do the accent than
And what did Jack have to do
like
with him?
Well, I
the
thought-
person in the TV in the movie did, but it's not working out for her.
Davy Jones be?
I don't know. It might be the same person. They got a surprising amount of the original people back.
So there you go. They're gonna sum up the first movie, or at least who Davy Jones is.
That's the second movie, Mandy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
the second movie, not the first one. First one was actually good.
Jack
Yes, it was. It was actually a very good movie.
intertwined.
Had barbecue in it. It was
He
great.
raised Jack's precious pearl from the depths and make Jack's captain.
Okay.
return
Main
to the
villain barbecue.
Mm.
exchange. Jack promised to give
Now I want
Jones
ribs.
his payment.
What have you done?
Who doesn't want ribs? They're delicious.
Vegetarians.
And Jack
Vegans.
failed to
No, they want the ribs. They just can't have the ribs. they desperately want them, but they are holding themselves to a higher standard. Everyone's sad.
That's because they're in this
I
world.
don't know
They're
what any of that is. I
I think they're also just bored because they're not going anywhere.
like, I can't believe I'm the Pirates of the Caribbean 3. What decisions have I made in life that led me here? Why did I make them?
why did I sign this contract? Want to be in Pirates 4? No.
Money, that's why.
I'll be in Pirates 4 for 5 seconds.
The Kraken's gonna eat us?
Let the Kraken have a crack. I ain't scared.
Boo.
At least he...
Isn't the Kraken dead?
I don't know. I don't know
Pretty sure the
where
Kraken's
that-
dead.
I don't remember
He did
it dying at the end of the second movie.
He did not
It
die.
died in between movies.
Why?
Because they didn't want to deal with the Kraken thing, because they couldn't fit it into the plot. It'd be like, if Beckett had the Kraken, there would be no beating him. So they killed the Kraken to keep Davy Jones in line.
So dumb.
Yeah, I know, but that's what happened. I didn't write the movie.
I've only seen the third movie one time, and that was one time too many.
Does anyone notice there's a talking dog?
No. Gotta keep the world order, Matt.
Just saying, everyone sees the other worlds are vaguely imagined. This one's like there's a talking dog, and like, nah, that's fine. This is
It's
perfectly normal.
fine, everything's fine.
That's not a good coat for sea travel.
And yet
Oh, it's this guy.
keep existing.
This guy.
Vexen, I
Not
think?
even my finest replica can claim
Evan?
that achievement.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
secret must be in that box. I have to know what mysteries.
So hot in this coat.
I believe our
Why
orders
did
were
we
to find
wear
the
leather?
box and seize it. No more. Put a leash on that
Not just
runaway
leather, but
curiosity.
tight-fitting
Tight
leather.
Leather.
Always so short-sighted. Why would the organization seek me out?
They
just
do
to see
have
if I
beautiful
was
hourglass shapes.
They do. They are very femininely shaped.
Yeah, there's like probably a built-in corset in there.
That would explain too much.
It's like that
Is
part
that
is
why they
so
won't
fitted.
zip it all the way down?
That's
They
that's
can't
part of
show
the
off their
reason.
corset?
At least they have pants on in this
Are
version.
we striding towards?
Hmm?
Like, there's no definition they actually have pants in the previous iterations.
I mean, it never came into play. I
Sometimes you kind of
suppose.
see like leg that's like that. They don't have the right pants. See, they don't see leg at all, or you see bare leg. And it's like, weird.
I serve
Why do they make like the body fit so well, but the sleeves are just big, poofy,
Now, hang on.
big?
I seem to remember Demix running out of the underworld, and he definitely had black leggings on.
No, that wasn't him. That was a different guy. That was Hades.
All I desire is the freedom to continue.
Don't ask me. I
Comment
don't
below that
remember.
Matt's wrong, because he is.
Okay.
I don't remember like anything about that world at all. I just remember like hanging on the hallway, farming for like 15 minutes, getting bored, and going back to the castle that never was.
I just want like a stream of comments now that just say Matt's wrong, Matt's wrong, Matt's wrong.
Well,
Okay,
you can easily do that.
that's fine. Ah,
No, just a bunch of other people.
this guy's unpleasant. Why is he so much more anime than the rest of the organization? Even All Might looks less anime than this guy.
That is not true.
This-
Look at that hair. That is physically possible. That's not anime.
That's water slide hair. It goes.
Considering those tests have shown up, I'd hardly get
Physically possible.
Is it?
Yeah, he
It's
just
that 45-degree angle.
It happens. Usually with a lot of like hair products, but
That's my boy. I'll be watching from the shadows.
Don't all of you do that all the time? None of you do anything.
I'm not even sure what that whole conversation was about.
We're talking over
It's like,
all of it. Evil,
We're
evil.
here.
Evil.
Hi.
evil.
Evil, evil, evil.
You know, they're even
Evil.
worse than Sora, Donald, and Goofy as far as being inserted into the world.
You're right. They are.
Like, we're behind all of this, are we?
No.
Or we're just gonna watch, and if things don't go our way, maybe we'll do something, or we'll just bounce.
Yeah, they just bounce.
We'll just taunt Sora and then leave.
Yep.